So, ugh, not the best sleep I've had in the world after an amazing day yesterday. Um, but that's life, right? Kind of dragging ass this morning, but it's alright because it's Sunday. So, if I'm gonna drag any ass, hopefully it's fucking on the weekend. Yeah, so Mark is the Vietnam vet I was out with yesterday, Mark and Brock, and I wanted to go a little bit more into what Mark did for us. So he's a local. He's got an extensive story in the area. So much life after he got out after Vietnam. Um, just an amazing person. So Mark took us around yesterday when we were looking for something to do. And not only did we go to the Ford production plant and a nice little restaurant that was smaller venue, which I definitely appreciate. He also drove us around and showed us the city he grew up in, which not all of it is still here, and you could see he was saddened by the history that had been removed or revamped. But also, you've seen how much joy he had when some of the stuff was still there, or he could actually physically show us places. We toured I don't know if it's a river that connects the lakes or whatever that we're at. Sorry, my geography is horrible, but it's the water border between Detroit and Canada, and they're building a couple new bridges. It looks great. Hopefully this area, gets much needed money into it to help out the local economy. I'm sure it's providing some forms of jobs out here doing it, which is good. America needs that. But we toured all the old factories as much as we could. We drove by the fort here because we didn't want to stop and check to see if we can get on, just because it was getting later in the day. And if you know the areas we were driving through, it's not areas you probably want to be in after the sun goes down. I'll just leave that at that. If you know the area, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to talk shit about Detroit. I love this city so far. Just some places have bad areas. Just mind where you're at after dark if you start sightseeing in cities you don't know about, alright? So, we got to see so much history and, didn't have to pay for it. Hey, it was good conversation. We all laughed and joked. We drove by the VA. So, well, I won't make a VA joke, even though I should. But at least I know now exactly where. I looked on the map before I got here, you know what I mean? But I'd never driven down there. It's not too bad if shit does go sideways. I'm probably going to get a couple blood draws while I'm here to send to my oncologist, and I'm sure he'll be much appreciated of that. So just so he has some reassurance, or we can see if something's going on. So I did think this plan through a lot before people jumped down my throat. But yeah, so Mark joked, he's like, why don't you just go get your blood now, man? I'm like, yeah, I doubt I could probably get fucking the order in, but you never know. But we drove through, and Detroit is beautiful. There's areas it is beat. Detroit mayor, and help out these local residents somehow. Community needs it, man. But everybody looked like they were, for the most part, happy. Yeah, some of the stuff we seen yesterday was pretty comical. That's between the three of us, though. It was a good day yesterday. Yeah, I'm looking forward to not making any hard plans for today. I was kind of probably just going to kick back because that's all I really plan to do. But you know what I mean? I might still go out. if the right guys ask or whatever, if I want to just go out again and look some more. But student Mark volunteered his services for, we're going to go to a couple things on other weekends and see how that goes. So, yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a good time.